Hello everyone. And right here is my moss pond. When I have excess moss in my tanks, I pull it out and put it in here to get it ready to be sold on my website, markshellyaquatics.com. So what we got to do here is, you can see we're getting really empty. I've been cleaned out of all my extra moss, so I got some tanks that need some work, and so we're going to pull some moss out. The first project we got to do is, this is a 40-gallon blue velvet shrimp tank, and it is also a mermaid weed farm. But it'll be interesting to see just how many shrimp we have in here, because this tank has gone crazy. So what the blue velvets are, they're just kind of a unchecked blue dreams is what I call them. And so that's what we're doing. So let's pull out all this moss and then see how much shrimp we've got in here. This should be fun. All right, so you can see here, I have a bucket. And over here I have a bucket. One's for trash and one's for keeper moss. Any moss that's kind of algae or gross looking, we'll pop that out and put it in the bucket, throw it in the trash. All the other good stuff we're going to keep. And of course we got to keep some so that we have more moss to put in there. Look at all the shrimps. Trying to get all the shrimps out. That's the name of the game. Remove the moss and the algae. Leave the shrimp in the tank. And the buckets. The buckets have water in them, just in case the shrimp to end up in there. There's a ton of shrimp in here. I can't wait to see that. Watch out, shrimps. And we get all the algae on the top here, and then when we get to clean moss, we'll start keeping it, because it's always the top bits closest to the light that like to grow algae. All right, we've got tons. I mean, it hasn't been going very long, because there's still tons over here. There's still bunches in the mermaid weed, but not too bad for just a little bit. The lesser blue dreams is essentially what they are. There's a few clearish looking ones, but for the most part, man, we're going unchecked for. And these are started from, they're not necessarily culls, but they're not the best of the best. When I do my tank resets, I put a lot of those in here. And so, pretty good shrimp. We're going this, so if you get blue velvets and let them go for a couple years unchecked, you still have this. Pretty decent shrimp. All right, so that's all the moss we collected out of that tank. But wait, there's more. All right, and here's the next one we're going to do. This one does not really have that much algae. This is the blue jelly 100-gallon shrimp pond with lots of mermaid weed. So I think what we're going to do here is pull out lots and lots of moss and work on propagating the mermaid weed a little bit more. First we'll do is pull out the algae, and then we'll start getting our good moss to harvest for the moss pond. Well, the moss pond is pretty full, but we've got another tank to do, and let's keep going. All right, and this is going to be the third and final tank we do for this moss harvest project. I'm going to be resetting this tank. It's like an orange project that never goes good because I never get all the baby shrimp. I think I got shrimp living in the filter, and I've never taken. Oh, so this weekend, I'm going to take this whole tank down, filter and all, and start a new breeding project. But I'm not going to share the breeding project because it's a secret. So I had a guy in Asia tell me to try something, and so I want to try it, but he made me promise not to tell anyone. So we're going to give that a try, and maybe we'll talk about it and how it worked out. But for now, we got a lot of moss to get out of here. Well, as you can see here, the shrimp in here are weird. There's a really good, really. So what happened, I let some wilds coat on purpose with oranges just for fun, like 3 or 4 years ago, I think it was. And I've tried resetting it like 3 different times, shot vacuuming it dry, doing everything. And still, every time I try to do orange shrimp projects in this tank, this is what we end up with. So I've never done it all and taken apart the entire filter. So they've got to be living in the filter because my other orange tanks, where these come from, I tried to improve upon. And I mean, my real orange tanks are way, this is not one of my like a real orange tank. There's still some really good ones because when I restart them, I put really, really, really good ones in here from another tank even. Blah. So I got to do a super good job getting these. There's a lot of black ones. There's a lot of those greenish, wild looking ones. Oh, there's another really kind of cool. All right. So I'll be taking this tank down and trying the secret breeding project. Hopefully we get somewhere. All right. Looky here. We've got our moss pond completely full. You like the moss guppies? And there's always shrimp that end up in here, even though we try not to. So there you have it. successful moss harvest. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.